Oh, sorry about that. Welcome everybody to the Dave Knows Comics live stream. I just forgot to turn the button on. Dopey me. Okay, so let's bring this up just so I can see things in more real time. What up, Joshua A? How's it going? No hi? Oh, hi, Degenerate. I said it while it was quiet. I forgot. My bad. Hey, what's up, TJ Fritz? Double A. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Just forgot to turn the on button on and forgot who I said hey to while the thing was off. But yeah, so here we go. All right. Isn't suggested by you. Okay. Well, I know I got the Batista thing done by Josh. I know that was a heavy desire from Josh. Degenerate. I will give a couple of minutes to let everybody file in. Gonna get some more people filing before I officially take the request. We'll see. Before I officially take the request, we'll see what's going on. Watching your stream from yesterday, but yeah, watching your stream from yesterday. Oh, yeah. Which part are you up to? Since it was a loaded. Oh, it was a pretty long one yesterday for a Monday stream. I was on for a pretty long time. The rat race part. I got to the rat race part. Oh, yeah. Dave, how about you drove... I might... See, here's the thing. This is like my good paper. And I wouldn't mind drawing like something goofy with Braun Strowman and Albert, but I definitely don't want to do it on the good paper because this is like that expensive paper. I would do it on like cheap photocopy paper. I might have to start bringing some just in case something goofy happens. Yes. Captain Hater. Oh, what's up, Arthur? Yeah, the guy. I would say, Arthur, you were Albert's co-captain in being wrong about things and ignoring facts and truth. Speaking of the chat from yesterday, the stream from yesterday, Arthur Pryor, who ignores evidence and factual numbers and wants to just keep repeating the same argument. So yeah, Albert's co-captain. Let me guess, Arthur, you're also a Vince Russo guy. Zach Rowe, what's up, Zach Rowe? TJ, I heard you've been pretending. I was very weird on you as TJ Fritz. I didn't notice anything weird. If you had another identity, then you were being weird on. That's a different story. Dave, what did that guy you used to work with? Oh, no. I am not telling. It's not a matter of which channel I'm on of why I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about it because I don't want to embarrass that dude. Like I said, he's still a nice guy. He's not like a bad person. I just couldn't. It's like when it comes to, see, here's my thing about all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't want to know things about certain individuals. Your private sex life is your business. I could care less. I don't need to know what you're into. In fact, the more, unless it's like, unless it's the girl that I'm into, if it's a girl I'm with, then yes, I'm interested in what she likes. Outside of that, I kind of don't care what anyone else is into because I don't need to know. And his thing was just so specifically odd and just so surprising, I just couldn't look at him the same way, is my point. Dave, and I didn't work with him. He was just a guy who used to hang out at my old job. I don't know if he would take that as a compliment. Degenerate, I'm not sure if he would take that as a compliment or an insult. Hey, Evil Cody Omega. Draw the Flash. I'm not opposed to that. Because we are right, it's not our fault. Dude, you like hotshotting. You swear Mike Tyson did good for ratings, despite the fact I proved it empirically yesterday. Mike Tyson did not equal ratings. But yet you want to keep backing that trolley up. You want to keep saying it, despite the fact that the ratings with the episodes Tyson was on did not have high ratings. It's funny. Do you think celebrity works? It's funny. But you want to just repeat your argument because you want to give credit to Mike Tyson, despite the fact that nobody has ever said they started watching wrestling because of Mike Tyson. If there's somebody who did, I haven't seen him. I'll do it now. BRB. Don't hate me. I don't hate you for it. I mean, you're wrong, but I don't hate you for it. Yeah. Yeah. It brought eyes to the product. Meanwhile, a metric that actually rates and categorizes and also compiles data for eyes on the product reflect that it's not true. But you want to keep Tyson did true. No, Double A didn't. You weren't on this live stream yesterday, but I proved it yesterday. Look at the ratings for the episode that Tyson was on. They were Nitro 1 every single time. Tyson does not draw ratings. WWE and people want to say it did, and it sounds cute. It sounds on paper that hey, it brings mainstream eyes. It doesn't. There is no evidence to it at all, whatsoever. The evidence proves quite the contrary. Well, that's probably the evilest thing you've said, Cody Omega. Now I know that you're evil, Cody Omega. Well, I started because of my brothers and granddad, not celebrities or wrestlers. Exactly, that's my point. That's what everyone does. I started watching. Hey, Jenna, I started watching because of my dad. I forgot, degenerate. Kevin Featherline is the exception to the rule. He's the answer. Oh, got everyone watching. But was the gap closing in his Raw's ratings increased? What happened was, as Austin took over, WWE took over, WWF, whatever, took over when Austin won the title. It has nothing to do with Tyson. By that rationale, that same mentality is why David Arquette won the World Championship. People said, this will get mainstream eyes on the product. It didn't work. It backfired horrendously. Or the same thing with the failed Jinder Mahal experiment. Oh, this will get Indian eyes on the product. No, it didn't. It actually proved the opposite. Viewership, network subscribers in India dropped when Jinder had the belt. It's completely wrong, and nobody wants to admit this. Companies are so flawed right now because they refuse to look at actual facts. They have this mentality that this equals this, and it doesn't. All the evidence proves otherwise, and people will not let it go. Yeah, we're back on that, Jenna. We're back on this again. The ratings were higher than the week before. They kept growing. Is the point. No. It doesn't. Dave, what are your plans for Thanksgiving? Will you and I be on this Monday? Upcoming Monday, we plan on it. Same as always. I'm just gonna cook and eat. No, it doesn't work that way. These celebrities, they're cute flash in the pans, but they don't work. And the ratings were growing because of Austin. The proof of this is the fact that the ratings shot up when he won the belt. If Tyson brought ratings, then why is the episodes without him higher rated? After he was done, the ratings went up. It wasn't because he brought mainstream eyes to the product. That's insane. That's like I said yesterday. I said the same point. I'm sorry for all you who've heard it yesterday, but my point was that's like saying let's go back to the Attitude Era, and because of Ronda Rousey, because of Brock Lesnar mentality, let's push Ken Shamrock to the moon and not push up Austin, The Rock, or Foley, or The Undertaker, or Kane. These guys who are full-time wrestlers and charismatic. We don't push them because they don't need it. Let's push this mainstream guy, Ken Shamrock, who's green, who has no experience, but let's just push him to the moon. And that's the case. You think that would do better than the Attitude Era? It wouldn't. But people like Albert and Arthur will say, oh, they would have made half the money and say, look at all the money we made, instead of realizing they could have made more than that. What is driving me crazy? People telling me the ratings no longer matter. It's people who want to deny actual evidence. That's really what it comes down to, Jenna. People don't understand this, and people don't want to admit it, and everybody's favorite. And by the way, see, everyone's saying hi to Jenna because everybody's favorite is got to be Jenna. Dave is a hater double A. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Arthur. Hater because I'm right. Hater because I have proof. Hater because I have evidence. Yeah. It's because Tyson started a flame. No, he did not! Which drew the word of mouth, and it grew. And it grew because of Mike. That's insanity! So let me get this straight. The episodes that Mike Tyson was advertised for, he will be on this episode. He's advertised for this episode. It didn't draw higher ratings than Nitro. But then the episode he's not, people watched because of Tyson after they knew he wasn't going to be on this episode? Because it drew word of mouth? That's insanity that you're saying the word of mouth did better for an episode he wasn't going to be on than an episode he was on that had advertising for it. That's insanity if you think that. If you think that, I'm sorry, you were wrong, but good for you. Arthur, my favorite person to annoy. Please do, Jenna. Let Arthur be your Albert, because I already got enough with enough nuttiness from Albert, so I don't need any more. Glad I can help Miss Jenner. Ken Shamrock was a good performer. I'm not knocking Ken Shamrock, but I'm not knocking Ken Shamrock, but Austin Air. I don't think you can make this argument. When they had Ken Shamrock and The Rock feuding, which guy got perpetuated to the main event? They chose The Rock. It was the right choice. The Rock have people back in 2011, but Punk took the ball and ran with it. Okay, I'm glad you like me. Everybody should like Jenna around here because Jenna is one of, if not the best contributor to this stream. And there's and the wrestling stream too. If I were to have a mod Jenna, it would probably be you. Dave, what is this argument? What about this argument? What about what argument? I beat Arthur in the Survivor Series prediction. Of course, TJ Fritz, because you were right and have a good head on your shoulders, unlike Arthur. Even Coley Omega. No, you got to look at the numbers increasing and decreasing, Dave. You can't just say who won. Tyson didn't trigger change because the ratings also started going up before Tyson was advertised or involved with the WWE. That's the other thing you have to start looking at, is that the ratings were going up without Tyson too. That's the point. Look at the time period in which Tyson was in the WWF. It was rising before him, it rised after him. And the trajectory didn't change with him there. And that's what you're missing. But this is a comic book stream. I kind of got sidetracked, but like I said, it's all proof. Won the money. WCW won the money. Okay. WCW was already winning before the screw job, but okay. It's Chick Contributor, the know-it-all nation, full of incredible fellas. Yeah. And Arthur. Oh, I should have done the Seth Rollins laugh. What about Pac-Man and Impact? Of course, yeah. Oh, of course. Absolutely. Arthur, I might have also Evil Cody Mega. Dave, doesn't it drive you crazy when you argue on the chat with a bunch of Arthurs? Yes, seriously, Joshua A. You, sir, are a smart man. No, Tyson made a constant increasing ratings. No, he did it. Double A, again, I can't tell if you're trolling or not, because I know you do that kind of thing. So, but said, the proof is there. If you want to ignore it, go right ahead. Nah, with all due respect to Jenna, the best contributor is me. Okay, well, degenerate, all right. Degenerate, but let's not turn this into a competition. But, But I'm just saying, if I was to pick a first mod, Jenna's in top contention. Although this is a comic book stream, and I don't have that capability or need. But anyway, I bet after one of the Raws, Tyson bit. Degenerate, I can see that point. Okay, so why was WrestleMania 14 one of the best bought pay-per-views? It wasn't. WrestleMania 15 was, because of Tyson. Austin wasn't a big match. It wasn't. WrestleMania 14 wasn't one of the highest pay-per-view buys. That's not even close. Joshua and TJ, I just ugly. We have a lot of names. Arthur and Jenna. Okay. Joshua A. also in strong consideration, too, for that top prize. But again, I don't want to turn this into a thing. Arthur, it's not called cheating. It's called manipulating the rules. Okay. I'm serious. My fingers are... you need to write softer? And I don't see paragraphs. Anyway, I think enough people have filed in now. Just get my argument. Yeah, well. That's what happens when you're wrong. Hey, you want to know I'm always here? Yeah, no, you good. Whoa, degenerate. He's pulling the part-timer card on you, Jenna. Whatever, TJ. TJ is on fire. TJ is going to the Becky Lynch school of promos. WrestleMania 14. Would WrestleMania 14 be the same if Tyson wasn't enforced? Absolutely. The Austin trajectory is undeniable, and if you want to sit there and pretend like it's because of Tyson or it's because of the screw job, it's ridiculous. Once again, the ratings prove otherwise. Anyway, so I think enough people are here. I haven't taken... Okay, I know I've taken requests from drawings on several of you before, so let's try to get someone new. I'll be honest, I don't necessarily remember everyone I've taken a request from, so I'll try to be on the honor system. If I've taken requests from you, try not to say anything, but yeah, let's take it. Dave, if Tyson was not there, DX would have failed. and the Attitude Era would have taken longer to start. Yeah. Now I know you're trolling. Okay, now it's official. Now you're just trying to get under my skin. All right, so I'm trying Mariah Carey. Arthur, are you Mariah Carey should host Saturday Night Live? Is that you? You just want to settle those adults dumb wrestling. I was saying that when I was working Capital Wrestling, to one of the guys in the back, we were talking about how like a 3 stages hell match. I said, first round should be. I said the last round should be thumb wrestling, and he laughed. He goes, no, first round. Like he said, like because we were talking about like the most asinine like 3 stages of match we could think of, like stage 1, 60-minute Iron Man match. Stage 2. Last man standing, and like just things that, or empty arena match. Like just come up with like the dumbest 3 things you could think of that really don't work. I definitely don't know who MJK is, so I said Venom Pass. I did Well, I did the symbiote last week. I did Black Suit Spider-Man. I am overdue for Venom. Oh my God, that would be awesome. Mayweather saved. Nothing saved WrestleMania. Now I know you're just screwing around. Okay. I guess a Venom. Okay. Yeah, Venom. Yeah, I'll. Have I done something you've requested before for AA? How about Miss Jenna picks 2 heroes today? Not opposed to that, Miss Jenna. Reason why you pick Jenna is because she's a pet. What's a chat politician? I want to sell second buried alive match. It'd be funny if it was like 3 stages of hell match, but they're all just regular matches. Yes. Yeah. I do feel like I kind of fulfilled Venom last week, kind of, but I am curious to see what Jenna would say. The Flash. I'm not opposed to the Flash. The only reason I was hesitant on that is just because build-wise he's similar to Spider-Man. Like I'm trying to get something a little different. So Jenna, you have any suggestions? So the candidates are Venom, Flash, and whatever Jenna says. So I do like the generosity and the taking care of, looking out Joshua A. So and thank you for the thumbs up. Help this channel grow. But yeah, so Miss Jenna, anything in particular you would like to suggest? Whoa! All right, that's actually pretty good. I like that one. I like that one. Good pick. How does everyone feel about, Stranger Things guy, David Harbour, being the new Hellboy? Looking all chiseled and buff and everything like that. I mean, personally, I really like Ron Perlman as the role. I like him a lot too, as the character. But let's see, what can we do here? Let me just look up bits of his costume. See, you know what is another interesting thing? Let me ask you guys. Do you like, for those of you who are fans, and I think he's a very cool character. Hellboy's an underrated character. I agree too. Ron Simmons is a beast. No, I'm not dissing him. No idea. Stranger Things, damn edition. So I don't know what that means. But do you guys prefer the Hellboy with hair or no hair? Just throw that out there. Along with not being able to spell all that well, I'm also bad at remembering my left and my right. So I'm trying to look to see which hand is it. And this is also with hair? Yeah, I kind of like the way... No hair. Evil Cody Omega says no hair. Who exactly are the chat politicians? Yeah, this sounds like a new stable. Are you serious, Arthur? Who knows? I can never tell if Arthur's serious. Let's see. Going on again. He's one of my all-time saves. Just love the story of Hellboy being a character that y'all approve. Well, Ellsworth got off scot-free. Allegedly. See, now, I found out about this yesterday during the live stream, but it's still allegedly until it's proven. And I'm not trying to attack. Look, I'm not trying to, attack her while she's, in this vulnerable, the girl while she's in this vulnerable state. But I just have to say that I found out her name was Click Kid. Really, the Click? Really? I'm just saying. I mean, she doesn't deserve anything bad happening to her. I'm just pointing out that, why do you like the Click? And it's not. And the fact that the name is Click Kid. If you're a kid, why do you like the Click? You weren't around for it, and it's like it's just bad that you, from what you've been told or read, as you lived since you didn't live during the time, has been glamorized so much that you thought they were good. Makes me sad. It's not your fault. I understand you were, brainwashed and manipulated by adults and people who steered you wrong. But unfortunately, it's very sad that that happened. And yet another case of awfulness happening to you. Another adult who should know better in the wrestling business, James Ellsworth, allegedly, did some bad stuff as well. So it's just like, this poor kid can't get a break. The wrestling adults are not doing justice by her. It's a shame. Eleanor too. What happened to Manufacturing? Good question. He pops in and out. I think he was on Friday, I believe. Not a comic book guy. Zach. Well, I appreciate you being here even more, Arthur, since you're not a comic book guy. Scott Hall is great. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Double A. I mean, if you count Justin Credible, I love Justin Credible, big Justin Credible fan. I don't like Kevin Nash in the ring, but I like him all right for certain aspects, although it gets harder and harder to tell why. Factions. Dave, is Vince and Jenna Triple H? No way! I don't want either of those things to be true. How you doing? I feel like, he keeps doing all these dumb mistakes, and the thing is, you can't teach him. No, Ellsworth did not send anything to X-Pac. Yeah, you guys talk about it in the chat. Let me concentrate on drawing for a little bit. Oh, crap. I forgot something. Oh, well. Doesn't matter. It's also interesting to me that, David Harbour's Hellboy get up is he's like ripped, and I was like, I know he's a superhero, so all superheroes have are all pretty muscular, but I never thought of I just thought of Hellboy as like a big dude. Like I never thought of him as cut. I have no idea when that movie's coming out. I mean, I've seen pictures of it, and it seems like it's coming, but who knows? You got that mashed up. You gotta watch that mashup I made. It's jokes. No way. I'm Stephen. I don't like that either. Huh? This thing. Okay, so yeah, and back to the other thing. I too like Hellboy drawn with hair for whatever reason. I think it adds to the character. His little soul patch and his that almost samurai kind of thing that he has going, and the chops or the sideburns, whatever you want to call them. I tend to like that design myself. I think it adds. I think it adds to the character. I just think it adds to his face, which is, would be otherwise pretty plain. If I didn't say that already, but yeah, so I definitely like him having just a little bit of hair, on facial hair and Yeah, whatever that the back hair, whatever that not the back hair, but the back of his neck, whatever, or the back of his head, whatever you want to call that. So I really don't know. April 12th. That far away, huh? No kidding. I have nobody in the room. Yeah, this chat is generally smaller than the wrestling chat. For now, hopefully it grows up. Thank you for the thumbs up. No, thank you for whoever that thumbs down was. Dave is senile to his chat. There's a good possibility of that. I'm not going to deny there's a good chance I have like a senile chat brain. I keep second guessing myself. I keep having to like look at examples of Hellboy only because I keep thinking he's not this simple. I was like, he's not just some red dude in a trench coat, is he? And I keep looking at him. I'm like, no, that seems to be all he is to all day. And there doesn't seem to be all that much to him. And like my brain just refuses to accept that's what he looks like. Allegedly, he was drawn at a comic book convention for the first time when someone asked him to create Mike Mignola to create a superhero on the spot. If I remember the story right, he came up with the character just by drawing up something goofy. It didn't look exactly like this, but that's where he got the idea from, and he thought it was pretty cool, and crafted the story and the character from there. So what the details on his hand. I always hear that song Red Right Hand whenever I draw Hellboy. Now, as much as this, so far, I mean, from the limited things I've seen about the reboot, I will say that it looks, promising. But I did wish they finished, gave it trilogy. Because I really liked Hellboy 2. I liked it more than 1. Hellboy 1 I liked, but I just wish it had more of a conclusive ending. Because I thought it didn't really have much of an ending. It just kind of like, the movie just stopped. It's like, here's grenades, movie stopped, movie over. And I was like, what? Really it? I was like, it can't be the end of the movie. There's got to be more movie than that, right? It's like, nope, no more movie. Turns out grenades is the thing. And it's strange because I'm just so not used to a belt full of grenades being enough to end anything in comic book stuff. But Hellboy 2 was I liked more, and I wish they came up with another one. Close out the arc, because it seemed like I was okay with it just being a solo story, the first one, but then with the second one, which I liked more, was good too. But then it seemed like they were building towards an arc. They were building towards a trilogy, and then I was kind of curious to say, hey, what would this trilogy be like to end? And now it seems like I'm not going to find out. Stupid. Like this chat, it's chill. Fridays are fun, but there's always some kind of drama on Mondays. Yeah, this chat is the chill one. Thank you for the thumbs up, and no thank you to thumbs down. Dave, would you shut down your wrestling channel if Alexa come right now? No. I shut down Enzo. His head would explode. Yeah, my head would explode. Arthur, anyone get a ticket for first burned that bridge and pissed on the edges? Okay, so we have to generate in that outfit where you could clearly see it's him. What? do now. And all of the pictures, the comic book drawings I saw, his arm, his non-stone hand looks really skinny, and I was like, that can't be right. I don't know why, but I sometimes grip the pencil really hard and it makes my hand cramp up. I should stop doing that. Still weird to me, Arthur, that you have no idea who Hellboy is. Because he was a movie character, you know. I'd understand if you don't like comic books and he was never in a movie, but he he has made it to the film. He has made it to the talkies. Hey, what's up, the Mortar Remus? Thank you for being here. Enzo doesn't have those kind of skills, TJ. Well, he somehow got with Liv Morgan. So, how's everyone's day been? Good, TJ Fritz. How's yours? But I will actually say 2 thumbs down now. Real cute, guys. But I will say this: he actually answers my questions more frequently. Who's all senile? What are we talking about? Nikki Bella was in. Never heard of him, and I don't remember. Dave, how about drawing a bunch of turkeys? I'm sure one day there will be a photograph of that happening. Also trying to consciously focus more on the body and the face, because I tend to focus on faces too much. Oh boy, also has like really tolerable shoulder posture. Just a weird thing. Thank you, degenerate. That will require he actually gives people what they want. I feel like jumping ahead. I probably shouldn't, but I feel like jumping ahead. Okay, I should give you for. I didn't dog Mariah Carey. Justina fine, but not Mariah Carey. I didn't say anything bad about Mariah Carey. Related to everything, but I miss Freddie Mercury. Arthur, did you take it upon the double date offer? The best frontman in rock. Hard to argue with that. Sorry, I'm getting my angles all mixed up. Promote. Jenna, promote the site so we can support it. Yeah. Really like Under Pressure. Damn Chet Potts. I could make some nice graphics for you. It's called TheWrestlingGate.com. Queen had way too many hits, though. Is that a bad? Oh, yeah. Well, like Hall & Oates had like a lot of hits too. I view that as like another band that, because Queen, yeah, I never heard a Queen song I didn't like. Looks like The Rock, Dave, even got the eyebrow. Well, should The Rock have played the part if he needed to? Should the Velveteen Dream remain in NXT forever? No, Dave. It should be Dave Knows Blunt. Nobody wants to see me drooling in every video. It's a good question. I don't know. I feel like he does have a chance on the main roster. I could be wrong. That could be very Very naive of me, but let's fix this. There you go. There you go. Okay. Let me bring that down a little bit. I realize I'm ducking down a lot, so might as well. It's my normal. The Dave knows off not even a little bit, so that would be a Evil Cody Omega. That would be false advertisement for sure. I was thinking it's funny because when you don't know who Hellboy is, he just looks like a red pilot because he's like wearing one of those pilot's helmets, those old like a Baron pirate helmets. Let me draw his head a little taller. That's what I was like. Why is that guy wearing like a pilot's helmet? That's who I thought he was. Before I knew who he was. Dave knows that Double A is the man behind the graphic designs. All right, this wasn't the original style I was going for, but I like it, and so I was trying to go with something a little more comic faithful, but it's kind of why I tend to start with the face, but I chose not to. I hate politics. I despise it in all of its forms, degenerate. I think it is a waste of time, and I think it's bad. So my thoughts on politics is going to go about that far. Say this pen, I started using it for light stream because it's thicker and I think it shows better, but I actually kind of start to like it, and I'm at the point now where I think I almost prefer it. It is a number 5 pen. Normally, I used to use a double. It's a 0.5 pen, and I used to use a 0.005 pen, which is much thinner. Any thoughts on Henry Cavill being mentioned for the new Captain? I did not even know that he was, but man, that's A, he was already Superman. I don't like it because A, he was already Superman, and B, he's also not American. It's like I got no problem with Hugh Jackman Australian or Tom Holland, who I think he's from England. I got no problem with that. But Captain America should be American. That's the one thing. Yeah, Batman, Christian Bale's. Love Christian Bale's as the Batman. Harley Quinn being, baby girl Margot Robbie. Totally fine with that. The one thing, Captain America should be American. It's the only thing. Chat politics. But I don't know. I didn't even know what the term was. I still don't even really know what chat politics are. Degenerate, I think you know chat politics. Yeah, so for me right now, also I should point out that for me, this drawing is a great example of when something goes outside your plan, but you end up liking it possibly even more than your original plan. Because this is definitely not the way I wanted the drawing to go out. I wanted the drawing to be more cartoonish, but this is kind of falling in line with my typical style, and I have no problem with that. But There. They just make me daily vlogs. Dave knows grocery shopping. Dave knows everything. No, I don't even know. All the menial tasks that I neglect and don't do right. I had laundry in the dryer for 2 days that I forgot about because I forgot to take it out. I'm getting to the point where it's like I'm not really. I don't know what it is, but it's like past couple this week so far, after professionally speaking, or for working on the YouTube channel speaking, it's off to a rough start because I'm like behind on so many things. Last week, same thing, and like I'm not making up for it. If anything, I'm just falling further behind and just doing the same thing I did last week, and so it's like, yay! I'm not even getting all the stuff accomplished that I wanted to. And then until I did it, I realized I don't like the cigar. Showing favoritisms. Now, I think Dave might lead down the Dave Knows Food. That I do, despite the fact that I was just talking about how poorly I've been eating and not doing all the things I've been trying to do. And then just at the end of the night, just trying to desperately shove whatever garbage I can find just to suppress the hunger urge. So yeah, it's not even like I've been doing well on that front. I've just been all over the place past 2 weeks, or week and a half. Big part of it's Red Dead. I gotta admit, big part of it has been I've been playing a little too much Red Dead. I finally beat it, but still, I'm like still screwing around on the map and all that stuff and doing all those goofiness instead of buckling down and writing scripts and making new videos. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been making some. I just haven't been making them at the rate that I should be. Okay, big show as mayor. All right, back to us. Dave, do you have roomies? I wouldn't call it a bachelor pad, that's for sure. Shoot. Dave No Film, that's a possibility. Crap. Gotta fix this. Oh, shoot. I got distracted. I also bounce around a lot, and that kind of ends things for me. Let me give it a second to think about it before I screw it up further. This was supposed to be the sleeve, like the sleeve was supposed to be rolled up, and I accidentally made it part of the red right hand, and I gotta work on that. And I'm screwing up again because I just meant to use the marker for this bottom portion of his hand. Okay, stop, focus, brush pen time. Sorry, let me try to fix that. better. Hello, Cody, Dave. No. No, I'm not. I am definitely not a metal guy. I definitely don't like metal music. Okay. Aish. Dave knows your mom. That was my go-to phrase. We were Sergio, who you may or may not know, and Brian and Elmer, who you do know, as well as Wilson, another friend of mine, who we were out, we were bowling, and every time before Sergio went up, I just looked at him and I went, because like the way that we were on two separate lanes and the way it worked up, and I'm not a bowler by the way, the way it works, we we were just lined up that whenever I would go, he would go, and whenever he would go, right before he went, I just looked at him and went, "Your mother," and then like he would start laughing, and then he would screw up. There's no context to it other than that. I just went, "Your mother," and like that was it. Ugh. Damn. Yeah. No Black Sabbath. I mean, I like Black Sabbath. I like some. Actually, gotta go. Okay, take it easy, TJ Fritz. I'm gonna be bummed out about this about the sleeve thing forever. Because what I wanted to do is the top of it, I want it to be thin lines, and then the bottom parts to be thin. But I kind of went crazy with the brush pen because I was trying to cover it up, and then I lost sight of what I wanted to do. That's all right. Okay, so the Page movie is a real thing. Yeah, apparently it is. This makes me want to watch the Halloween movies again. Take it easy, TJ Fritz. Okay, who would be better in WWE, Stallone or Schwarzenegger? It's a tough call. I mean, my gut instinct is to say Schwarzenegger, but the more I think about it, I'm not sure on that one. Like Schwarzenegger, I would definitely have preferred in an earlier era, like during Bruno's time. During the '80s, his inability to speak clear English might have held him back. Because like he would definitely play some foreign heel if he was around in the '80s, like during his acting prime. Despite the fact that he's charismatic and likable, Vince would definitely have casted him as some sort of foreign bad guy. Stallone at least had a shot of being treated a little better. I could be wrong because his speech impediment doesn't necessarily help with his slurred speech. Stuff, I'd say Arnie, yeah. Atkins or Ice Cube in Atkinson? I don't know who that is, or Ice Cube in WWE, so I don't know who that other dude is. Stallone beat Thunderlips. It was a draw. He didn't beat Thunderlips. Just Pete or BJ Penn in WWE. I don't know. Yeah, for the past year, I thought the Page movie was a gag. Oh, no. I knew it was very real. Alright, so I don't know why I'm wasting time with Zalmarker. Okay, does Dave know EDM? Nope, don't know what I have no idea what that is. Understand. Can we call AOP AOPP? Stand WWE Dave. What's up, Double A? Breakdance. Busy. Can't sleep. That won't eat me. I also hate this in the pre-drawing where I draw something and then I forgot what it was. And I'm like, I'll just draw anyway. And then I remember. I'm like, oh crap, that's what that was? Oh man, that would have been nice. Oh. Anyone like dance music? Not me. I know, though, that, or at least I've been told, that dance music is more popular overseas, like in Europe. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I was told. I just realized I made his torso, like, incredibly short. Awesome! Well, we're going to fix that real quick. Or not really real quick. We're not really going to fix it at all, but I'm going to try. His shorts go down here now. I would love to see Rhea go back. It's a little up in age, man. Bob Bagwell's mom versus Bagwell. Winner gets a W. Bob Bagwell's mom versus Shelton Benjamin's mom. Probably, but I really want to see the APA come and bury any dance break in WWE. Well, yeah, I don't know if anyone else has said that. Dave knows Judy Bagwell. Wink, no way. All my mates take. Because Rio is my favorite wrestler, and they know. Becky Twitter, Kevin Owens Twitter. Yeah, sorry I'm not talking that much. I'm really trying to concentrate on trying to get this drawing done. It's going alright though. I mean, despite a few mess ups on my part, I am liking what I'm doing as a whole, which I guess is a good thing, right? Okay, never mind about that earlier. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I don't know, guys. What do you think? How do you think this is coming along? Yeah, you should incorporate a points system in your streams where you get points for staying in the stream and you can spend those. I would have to get merch too and have a way of doing that. A random question for everyone: why do marks say Punk the rip off of Kent is rip off Kenta because he used the cheat? I think people say that he ripped off the move because he did, but that's about it. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, very sweet. I wasn't fishing for that. I'm just trying to see how's the drawing coming along. If it needs anything else. Where to go from here? I might even take a quick timeout to. Wait, no. Might take a quick timeout just to reconfigure myself, or just take a step back. He didn't ask. Brian asked for the knee. Punk didn't ask for the DJ. Oh well, thank you very much, Immortal Remus. Very kind of you. Just trying to see what else I could do. And again, I forgot I have my ultimate weapon. Thank you, TJ Fritz. I don't know why I'm screwing around. Uh-oh. Ink got stuck. And why I'm screwing around the marker when I got my ultimate tool. The brush. But yeah. Yeah. I was going to say, yeah, that's quite common. People borrowing moves. Oh, take it easy, Cody and Amora Remus or TJ Fritz. here. Degenerate. You did though. Alright. Okay. Here's a weird thing that I kind of think I should do. So. I like trench coats that have this little pole design to it. I don't think I've ever seen a trench coat actually look like this in real life, but I think it's a cool element. Just on the collar, I like it. Nobody wants to see move that's been only hit 7 times by Kobayashi. Rico is the ultimate heel along with Piper, but who's the ultimate face? I mean, maybe not anymore, but you gotta have to say Hulk Hogan or John Cena. Okay, stop screwing around. Time to work on the red right hand. Okay. I just realized I might be getting my sleeve in the ink, but since the sleeve is black, I guess it doesn't matter. Face Bruno. That's not a bad point. That's a good one. That's a good answer. The thumb circle. The thumb circle. These comic book streams are my favorites. You'll see all the big fans here, and it's very calm, very chill. Yeah, I gotta admit, I do enjoy it too. I don't feel as much pressure to keep talking. Dropped one. Let me try switching back over to the Rush. for this. All right. Anybody else got anything fun to talk about? I know I've been kind of chilling, but yeah, let's keep the chat going. Sorry if I've been kind of quiet as I've been focusing on the drawing. There we go. Okay, anyone still here? Chat's been quiet. Yeah, it's scarily quiet. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, don't be shy, guys. Don't start now. I had a dream last night that I was in Far Cry. Huh. I really don't remember my dreams anymore. Oh, my hand's in the ink. Oh no. Okay, I had a dream that I fought a snake, kicked him. He kicked mine. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. But, you know, snakes are pretty tough. I'm giving me lectures. Why is she giving you lectures? What did you do? Oh, no. I done put my hand in the ink. Okay. Alright, no, but she did used to running Torture Rex. Alright, guys. Shoot. I spilled. Okay, hold on. Let's take care of all this before I keep making a bigger mess. I had a dream that I was in Circular Delay, but I lied to get in. I'm in school, so she's telling me to study and all that. Don't worry, well, this chat's almost done, so... quickly dump that out. Would you do Shawn Michaels and pregnant Shawn? Oh, then I'd cry. Yeah, studying is important, no doubt. Guess as a teacher, I'm obligated to say that. I'm not opposed to adding color. Good question. I'm not opposed to adding color. The only reason I don't is because, it's a lot of markers and stuff like that I don't have on premises. So, like, I usually color digitally just because it's, cheaper and more affordable. I'm not opposed to it, but I also don't have any, like I said, I also don't bring any of my stuff here, my markers here, and I'm also, like, scared of running out. Oh, but I do want to do this. Let's see. Do you want to do that? Okay, sorry, TJ Fritz. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that too, TJ Fritz. Hope you're doing okay. You can't really see the cigar. I have really hidden that cigar. Probably for the best because I didn't like the way it came out. Yeah, that's really bad. That's really sad, TJ. Sorry, I'm very sorry to hear that. Well, I'm glad to see. Well, I mean that's unfortunate, but it seems that you are dealing with it okay, and I guess that's important. That you're dealing with that as well as you can. All right, there you go. So, Jenna, there is Hellboy. There you go. So, there you go, Jenna. As requested, there is Hellboy for you. Hope you like it. TJ, you have like I said, you seem to be dealing with this really well. So I'm glad that that you followed through, even though it's as sad as it is. But there you go. You never heard this man's feeling. Well, unfortunately, it happens. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you very much. Very kind of you to say. Oh, should also do some of my other. Trademarks. Can't really see any other parts where I want to do it at, but yeah. Still need to finish the speech for World War I tomorrow. Oh, well, get some work done for sure. Everything is definition, cause of victory. Yeah, I think that drawing's finished. Okay, so yes. Again, TJ, very sorry that happened, and hope you're doing okay. Anyway, so here we go. There's drawing. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for everyone who was kind enough to give me a thumbs up here. Got a new video on Dave Knows Wrestling tomorrow. Thank you for coming by. Gonna keep this live stream going here on Tuesdays. I like it. Also, Friday, still intend to do the regular live stream on the Dave Knows Wrestling channel. So thank you. Why aren't you drawing? I don't know. But thank you so much, and we'll catch you next time. And as always, seriously, thank you again for everything. And as always, Dave